Hello guys, look where I am, a very beautiful place. It's approximately 3 minutes from my home and I've never been there since I arrived, so I should be ashamed of myself. But today I'm here in nature and I'm going to tell you about Finnish people, about stereotypes of them, about what they really are, who they really are, and all this stuff. I hope you can hear me well. So let's start from not really good things from the perspective of the Russian person. So the first thing is that they really appreciate their personal space. So they do not usually sit near each other in buses. They don't like to be so close to each other. And I found out that they don't like to hug other people. Like I asked my classmate and he told me that he hugged his mother 4 times in his life. And I think for most nations it can be strange. And I also heard the story about the girl who came from the Brazil, and my teacher told me this story, and she couldn't stay here. It was really hard for her, and the reason was that no one touched her. So because in Brazil, I think people are used to kiss each other, like chicks, and to hug each other, and they're really close to each other. And here, everyone appreciates their personal space. So even at the station, at the bus stop, you won't see people standing near each other. If they stand near each other, it means they know each other and they are friends. And also, a story happened to me. I was at the shop, at the market, and I was choosing apples. And a woman stood there like 2 meters from me, and she wasn't looking at me, she was just staying. And I was thinking, what's wrong? What did I do wrong? And then I continued choosing apples. An interesting story. And finally I went away. And only after only when I went away from this place, she came there and started picking apples. So some people don't like, most Finns don't like other people near themselves, and it's true. And they also laugh at the situation because they say that nothing has changed when Corona came, because they appreciated their private space, their personal space, and they continue to do it now. So the next thing I wanted to tell you is that Finns are not really communicative people. Like, of course, I can't say for everything here about everything this thing. It depends on personality as well, but most Finns are not really communicative and talkative people. And it's the thing that I also experienced because my room flatmate is a Finnish girl, and I feel this pressure on me because I think that the Russian people, are more talkative or more communicative. And for example, when we are at the same room, it's usually kitchen, and I try to ask her something, and when this question even doesn't come back to me, so I have to figure out what to ask every time, and it's really hard. And if I don't say anything, she won't say anything, and it really puts a pressure. I really feel this pressure on me. Like, I can't just be with the person at the same room for a long time and just be in silence. It's very hard for me. It's also the thing that made me sad, I think, for a period of time here. And I was really tired to figure out what to say to people, what to talk about with them. because they do not like to continue conversations. They won't speak with you they won't do the first step to speak with you, most Finns. And it was really hard. I was starting to think that I'm not a communicative person, and it was hard, like every time, to figure out what to say to other people, how to start the conversation. And I became tired of it, really. Also, the next thing is that most Finnish people, again, this doesn't apply to everyone, but for most people, they are quite slow. I don't know how to explain it to you better, but I will give you one example. For example, we have groups for different projects at the university, and people who are here, like in our group, it's only me who's Russian, and other guys are Finnish. And when we started doing our first project in Zoom, I think we spent half an hour or even more, and we didn't do anything. Just, it was okay for them to sit in silence, not to do anything, and it was okay. They didn't even bother to just say, okay, let's go, let's start doing this work. Like, it was okay for them. It was not okay for me, because like, it's time, we are here to work. Like, let's start working and not sitting in silence. And silence just sometimes kills me. Like, really, I feel so uncomfortable in silence with other people at the same room, even in Zoom. It's things that I wanted to tell you. And I don't really want to reflect on how much Finns drink, because it actually depends on people, and there are a lot of prejudices that Russians drink a lot, that Irish people drink a lot, that Finns drink a lot. And it's hard to say, like, because it depends on person as well. During the first week, I think it's a bird here. During the first week, I think our Finns went to the club like every day, and they were drunk every day. But I can't say that it was something horrible that they drink all the time. No, that's why I don't really want to reflect on this topic, because most people think that Russians drink vodka every day, and it's the lie. So I will go to the good things that I like. Again, these good things and bad things, they are good and bad from my perspective, because I'm from another country and I have other values. And things that I really liked here, liked in people and in general. The first is their attitude to nature, that actually nature is everywhere. And people really appreciate it. They respect nature, and it's great. It's how it should be. And actually, everywhere you have this forests, you have lakes, and they look great. Like, there is no trash here, and you feel like it's more fresh air here and all this stuff. Also, what about saunas? I really like saunas. That's why I put it in good things. That Finns have saunas everywhere, and I think it's even not a fact that someone wouldn't know. Like, it's very famous fact that they have saunas everywhere. And even at the building where I live, where students live, we have sauna. Not at our flats, of course, like most Finns have, but at the building, just one sauna for the building, and it's cool. Also, I wanted to tell you that Finns, maybe they are not communicative, but if you ask them for help, they will help you. I didn't see even one Finn who wouldn't help you if you asked him or her, and it's also good quality. And the last thing is that they are very obedient. They obey, they follow the law. If the government said like this, it should be done like this, and Finns will do it, no matter what they were told. It's the law, and they follow it. Of course, they have just recommendations to wear masks. I don't know how about now, but they had these recommendations, and I saw only 2 or 3 people with masks, but it's not the point. It was a recommendation, I think. But most Finns are very obedient, and yeah, they obey the law, and it's great. I think it's how it should work, because laws are made to be followed, and unfortunately in most countries it doesn't work like this. That's why I think Finland is a great country, like in this perspective, in this thing, and I don't know how to say, so you understand me. I don't know how to explain it really. Yeah, and I think that's it for now. I tried to tell you most common things, maybe that I didn't like and that I like, and just general facts about most Finns. So I hope it was interesting for you. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.